How beautiful is the Princess Salome tonight. She is like the shadow of a white rose in a mirror of silver. She is like a dove that has strayed. She is like a narcissus trembling in the wind. She is like a silver flower.
It's a rainy Dublin morning, sky a leaden grey. Black umbrellas passing, just a normal day.
A woman is sliding 2 eggs on a plate, calling her brother, "Now Alfie, you're late."
And a man is brushing the lint from his vest. Just a man, his uniform beautifully pressed. Now the man remembers a poem that makes his heart yearn.
But his sister says, "Straighten your tie."
And the butcher next door waves goodbye
To a man of no importance.
Enter Robbie Fay, driver of the bus. Just another day for the two of us.
Now the man greets passengers boarding the bus, and the bus becomes something more than a bus, as the man takes tickets and gives them a verse in return. And a few simple hearts are thus formed, as a great Dublin day is transformed by a man of no importance.
What we had was something, what we had was rare. Poetry and art in the air. And friends! Good morning, my dear friends.
Good morning, Mr. Bourne.
With your permission, I will begin today's reading with The Harlot's House by Dublin's own immortal Oscar Wilde. We caught the tread of dancing feet. We lighted down the moonlit street and stopped beneath the Harlot's House.
Picture the bus as it moves down a street past a window of fish and a priest on a bike. A handful of people with journeys to make, leaving the everyday world in their wake. Then it's break.
One little Guinness, it's always the same.
A Guinness a day keeps the doctor away.
You sound like me, old man. Safe and sound, that's the name of your game.
Well, it's good for you. It builds up your muscles.
Hasn't done much for you. There's got to be more to life than 1 pint or the pub. Too late for my dad, but for you, mate, there's hope. And what kind of sandwich is this?
Cucumber.
Cucumber.
An ordinary sandwich, immortalised in the importance of being earnest. At the Theatre Royal, Haymarket, February 14th, 1895. A night the mundane became sublime. That was a first performance, my friend.
What's going on here?
Damn, it's Carson. You look like you could use a Guinness, Mr. Carson.
You're 8 minutes behind schedule. The Dublin transit system doesn't take this laxness lately. I'm warning you now, Barn.
Picture the bus as it moves down a street past a nun with a sack and a boy with a dog. A bus in the rain and the humblest of men, bringing his passengers home once again.
Good afternoon, me dear friends.
Good
afternoon, Mr. Bourne.
With your permission, I will continue with The Harlot's House. Then turning to my love, I said, the dead are dancing with the dead. The dust is whirling with the dust. But she heard the violin and left my side and entered in. Love passed into the house of lust.
A blue-coated girl no one's noticed before enters the bus, takes a seat by the door.
My friends, we have a new face. Permit me on your behalf to welcome her into our little circle. Welcome, my dear. Welcome, Miss
Rice.
Miss Rice. Miss Rice's entrance matches perfectly the lines of our poem, Our Little Rhyme. Then suddenly the tune went false. The dancers wearied of the waltz, the shadows ceased to wheel and whirl, and down the long and silent street, the dawn with silver-sandaled feet crept like a frightened girl.
Oh, fair play to you, Mr. Mortensen. Fair play.
Just a man conducting his bus through the day, but the day is now something more than a day, as the man takes tickets and looks at the girl dressed in blue.
Then his driver yells, Alf, you okay?
And the bus lumbers off on its way, as the man of no
Home, James, take the scenic route through Phoenix Park past Parliament House and straight on to Dreamland.
You and your fancies, they're always a grin. I wish I had your imagination, mate.
You do, you just don't use it.
I'll bet you fancy that girl who got in.
Never mind the girl, and I've done the report.
For a fella who's got his head in the clouds such as you, you're damn fine to work with, and I'm glad I do.
Thanks, Robbie. I like you too.
I'm off to the pub then.
Good luck at the snooker.
Don't walk into walls, Alf, that girl is a looker.
I'll see you tomorrow
At 7.
It's a rainy Dublin evening, lamps are going on, black umbrellas passing, people come and gone. A uniformed man hurries home through the night, 3 blocks down Collins, a left, then a right. And nothing is different, save one ray of light. For a man of no importance.
I don't want to stand on the stage with a sword. I went to a pantomime once. I was bored. I'm not a poetical sort of a person like you. When I need a poem, the streets and the gutters will do. There's Tommy Flanagan who lights the gas lamps, 190 lamps in Phoenix Park alone. He's done it drunk for over 57 years. In Dublin, and down on Henry Street is Mad John Maher, old rambling Johnny with the face like hammered meat. But Johnny singing brings a Dublin man to tears. I don't know the words to tell you how it feels, nor how to put it in a rhyme, but if you come with me you'll know how the lamps in the park look like God in the dark as they glow on the streets of Dublin.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been a week since my last confession.
A good sinner can get into a lot of mischief in a week. I'm listening.
I swore at my sister once or twice, said some pretty bad words, I suppose.
Is that all?
And I thought about killing my supervisor a number of times, God knows.
Now you're talking.
And I slept through your sermon. Sorry, Father, I don't know where I've been. The way that my mind keeps wandering, Father. It's a sin.
Dear Father, forgive this poor lonely sinner, Alfie Bourne. He thinks about Robbie all the time, and there's nobody.
She made the soda bread of angels, and the house was always clean. And the way she pressed the collar, I look fit to meet a queen. But if ever there's one memory I'd say, well, it's the...
Mr. Bourne, I've been reading the script as the prop master this time, not the second Cappadocian. I don't know which is more challenging. I was tossing about the prop description written on 64, and I was hoping as how I'd like to give you something a wee bit more. Now this is only a sketch, it's very rough, but you said art can't go...
Mr. Byrne, those 7 veils pose a great challenge to a designer, but I hope you think I've risen to the occasion. I've been figuring out Salome's costume, all of the small details. I'm trying to find a new interpretation of 7 veils. This is just an idea, be honest please, but you said art uses what it sees, and they're having a sale on these zippers. 7 zippers for...
Mr. Bourne, look up there, please. I took the image of the moon as me chief inspiration. Well, it give me a thought for how to get the sets and the lights for free. You see, me brother-in-law, the electrician, asked me a thing or 3. So he gave it a shot. Here's what he made, 'cause you said true art is unafraid, and he worked without being paid.
A play.
Mr. Bourne, in creating a poster for this production, I did not want to do the obvious. You know, an attractive young woman in a skimpy costume. My solution? The primal image of Salome's mother, Herodias herself. Earth Mother, Tigris.
Mr. Bourne, this play is no piece of cake for a choreographer. I've been struggling with Salome's dance, how not to offend a soul. I want to choreograph to make the dance flow naturally from the roll. This is merely thought, it might be crap, but you said convention is a trap, so I thought I might try. Tap! 5, 6, 7, 8. Veil number 1. Veil number 2. Veil number 3. Veil number 4. 5. 6.
Stop! No, Mrs. Curtin.
No.
I'm afraid not.
Yes, it probably is a bit modern, and the tapping is hard for some to learn. Well, a week and a half from now, this will be
It's a collaboration, and you are part of the creation, and several hundred good ideas may come and go.
To serve a show when you're talking about this thing called art, they can ignore ideal. There is nothing that you will not do to feel what it makes you feel. To serve a show when you're talking about this thing called art, they
It's a rainy Dublin evening, lamps are going on, black umbrellas passing, people coming on.
The sky is the colour of factory slates, but there are lights.
Are you going to judge me, Alf? Tell me I'm a sorry sight. Are you going to say that confession?
See a dimly lighted window flicker in the gloom.
He parted his hair down the middle, Mr. Bourne. That's it, straight down the middle.
A dab of powder, a little rouge, subtle, subtle.
Life and art converging in a tiny room.
Somebody get him a green carnation.
He never went out without a green carnation.
It's how they know one another. It's their signal.
A man in the mirror is combing his hair, watching himself as he starts to prepare.
Here you are, Mr. Bourne.
To think that all these years, I never even knew you. We sat across the...
I came to say goodbye. I have to go to England.
To England?
I need to go for me and the baby. He's moving already. I was telling the truth, wasn't I? When I said I wasn't what you thought I was.
We've learned a horrible lesson.
About me?
About myself.
People can be hard sometimes, and their words can cut so deep. Choose the one you choose not.
I used to think the most thrilling words in the English language were at rise, as we opened our books to the first page of the playwright's text. But I was wrong. The most thrilling words in the English language are these. Good morning, my dear friends.
Good morning, Mr. Bourne.
Shall we form our little circle? Perhaps for the last time. Here, Robbie, you read.
Like two doomed ships that pass in storm, we had crossed each other's way, but we